Mute. Yeah, he was on mute.
Hey, Leaky, can you take us through that last offensive possession? It looked like there was a play drawn up to get Kerwin at the top of the key, but then he wasn't open, and then it looked like you had to drive to the basket there. Can you take us through that possession?
I'm not sure what the play call was, but I'm pretty sure we were trying to get Kerwin the ball. I think the play broke down, and I think I had the ball pretty high on the top of the key, and I just seen the baseline. So, I mean, the play before, I felt like I got fouled, but I felt like I went soft, so I was kind of in my head about it. So I made sure the next time I drove, I was going to go pretty strong. So that's what I did.
Then how does it feel to close out a close game like this with a W instead of an L?
It feels good, going through it like 7 times last year. It leaves a bad taste in your mouth. So it felt good to finally get one.
All right, we're going to try no follow-ups going forward here. Sorry, we're trying to get everybody quickly through here. Next up, Mike Topher.
Leaky, I'm going to go ahead and clean this up, brother. First of all, congrats on the win. What I would like to ask you, and I was trying to ask Coach, is that after the last game at Tech, you had commented how you guys felt like you weren't doing a good job or weren't getting the ball to your big guys enough. Today, right. That was very much evident that you were. What did you make of the post play and just how your big guys, obviously Day'Ron played great? Right.
I mean, I feel like every game we try to emphasize getting them guys the ball. You see they're pretty good. I'm not sure how many points Day'Ron had, but I'm pretty sure he had a lot. But we try to feed him the ball pretty much every time down in the post, no matter who's in the game, him, G, Waltcast, whoever it is. And I felt like today it was just much easier to get them the ball because we were making shots. So that opens the floor up. And it was just giving them the ability to go to work down low.
Hunter?
Hey, Leaky, congratulations on the win. So today, Day'Ron had 25 points, was actually the first 20-point scorer for you guys all season. What are some things that you see behind the scenes that he provides as far as energy and what does he do in practice that really makes him stand out with the way he plays?
He just plays hard 24/7. Some days he comes in beat up. You see how hard he plays. There's no way he's not beat up. But it's just every single day, his motor is just on another level. And I feel like that's what's going to take him over top. So he's a big-time player for us.
Okay, last one for Leaky, CL.
Hey, Leaky, Roy just said that he felt like Kerwin maybe could take more shots than he does.
Right.
I was wondering what you, as a veteran guy on the team, I know you've seen that look in his eye, because it comes across sometimes in his play that maybe he's a little hesitant sometimes to pull the trigger.
Right.
How do you kind of, boost his, I don't know if it's a lack of confidence or what, or his just self-assuredness that it's okay for him to take those shots and to make himself, a player in the game?
I mean, it's no lack of confidence. I just try to tell him to keep shooting. We see the reps he puts in, day out. Since the summertime. Remember one day he probably made like 75 straight from one spot. So he can shoot the ball. We all know he can shoot the ball. It's just him being a freshman. I feel like he doesn't really know what's a good shot. I feel like he knows what's a good shot for him, but like for our team, we feel like once we get him open, we want him to shoot the ball. Like it's a matter of him getting his feet wet.
Thanks.
Thanks, Leaky.
All right, thanks, Leaky. Kerwin, you're up.
Questions for Kerwin?
Where's Kerwin here? Go ahead there, Ron. Let me go. Kerwin in. Huh? Kerwin in. You want to be the anchor? All right, here's Day'Ron.
Oh, I'm sorry. Question for Day'Ron, not Kerwin. I'm sorry. Greg. Paul.
Day'Ron, what changed for you in the second half? It just seemed that you had a different motor. The motor there as kind of took over the game offensively and defensively with a couple steals.
Nothing really changed. Like y'all was saying, like the guards were saying, I need to get the ball in the post more. They were just feeding me, and I just had opportunity to score the ball.
Royal Howell.
Day'Ron, can you speak on your motor throughout the entire game, including you making a 6-0 run by yourself, putting the Heels up by 1? It just seems like you were just relentless in the paint. You were calling for the ball, and they just couldn't stop you, flat out. Can you speak on just the victory today?
I kind of pride myself on my motor. I'm kind of like a guy that plays hard every possession, 24/7, no matter like what I'm doing, pick up in games, backyard, playing against my mom or something like that. I'm gonna play hard 24/7, and like the night we just we was 0-2 in HTC, and we just wanted to win. So everybody played hard and was zoned in for the W.
Brett Friedlander.
Yeah, picking up on that same theme, that 6-0 run where you kind of brought the team back and kind of took over, is that something that you just kind of were motivated to do, or was that something that was just there, or did coach just call plays for you? How did that come down?
I just ran to the front of the room and posted up, and I was kind of hot, and they couldn't stop me from scoring, so I just kept going up, you know.
Last one, Jeremiah Holloway.
Oh yeah, it's been pretty clear that you have a very high motor and you've brought the energy really throughout this entire season. I wanted to ask you, since the lineup has been changed a little bit the last couple of games, has there been any differences for you between bringing that energy to the team from the opening tip and just bringing that coming off the bench several minutes into the game? What's been some of the similarities and differences for you?
I feel like nothing's different, you know. If I come off the bench or I start, I'm going to bring the same energy, have my same mentality and the same motor. I just want us to win.
Thank you, Dayron.
Dayron, thank you very much.
No problem.
Kerwin, you're up.
Question for Kerwin Walton. Isaac Shade, you are first.
Hey, Kerwin, congratulations on the victory. I know we're going to talk a lot about your three-point shooting, but one of the things I've noticed is in these two games that you've started, you have 7 assists and just 2 turnovers. So how are you balancing looking for your teammates and when to hunt your own shot?
Well, I'm just playing basketball. I'm just looking, for the right looks and looking for everybody else, just trying to see the bigger picture. That's what my coach always keeps trying to tell me. I'm just trying to look and see what, how they're playing me and just how everything just unfolded.
Awesome. Thank you.
CL?
Yeah, Kerwin, this is total nonsensical question here, but I was wondering if you had met Theo Pinson before. If I know during the pandemic it was kind of different for the summer in Chapel Hill, but because specifically during the Kentucky game when you made those threes in the second half, he tweeted out something like "muffin top."
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. I was wondering if you had any interactions with him before personally, and what you think of muffin top.
Oh yeah, I met him. I met him before. I remember he played against us in practice, and that's the first time I actually seen him play, and the first time I met him. But yeah, I heard it before, so it's just hilarious to me. But I love it though.
Jeremiah Holloway?
Yeah, so just getting back to your shooting a little bit, this is the third time in the last 4 games that you've made at least 3 3-pointers. That's both starting and coming off the bench. I want to ask you, what do you believe has been different in these last few games in comparison to the very beginning of the season?
Well, I just feel like I'm a lot more aggressive. I'm starting to feel a lot more comfortable just in being in the system and the way coach runs things. So I'm kind of like understanding like the good different spots I can be in the offense and how I can get myself as many good looks as I can. So that's just my main focus, is just trying to get as many good shots up and just focus on just doing my job and making shots.
Ross Martin?
Hey, Kerwin. I was wondering, did you think you'd be starting this early in your UNC career and contributing as much as you are in terms of your shooting and offensive performances?
I never knew. It was kind of like a huge mystery to me. I know I had a great chance of playing, but my main focus was just trying to get better every day, just getting better every day, defensively, making sure my shot stays sharp, just getting better on offense and just being able to know every single different play and all the different looks we can get, and just trying to make everybody else better. That's just my main focus, just trying to get better as the season goes on.
Anybody else got anything?
Yeah, I can follow up here, Matt. What areas do you think you really need to work on, and what areas on defense or anything else do you think you can really improve on?
Well, I want to definitely get better at off-ball defense. That's definitely something. I feel like I can get a lot more steals by reading different passes and just being in the right spots. That's like the main focus on, just being able to read what's going to happen next and anticipate.